Hello everyone, welcome back to the Essential SQL series. Today we are going to learn about a concept which is similar to the CTEs called temp tables. Now what are temp tables? As the name implies, it is a short-lived table that exists in the database only for the duration of the session. So they are automatically dropped at the end of session. However, if you want to drop it manually, you can always use the simple drop table statement. How to create a temp table is simply use a create temp table statement and use create temp table name as and then write the select statement separate by semicolon. Once you run this statement, a temp table is created in the memory of the database for that session, and then it can be called in the select statement as required. It is very similar to the CTE as it can be called multiple times. However, one big difference between temp tables and CTE is that a CTE is destroyed at the end of your SQL query statement whenever it is executed. However, a temp table is not destroyed unless you manually destroy it or you close the database session. So let's say you want to create a temp table for testing and you want to use it multiple times writing different statements. So it is advised to use temp table over CTE as it can be used multiple times without writing the CTE kind of query again and again. So now let's look at a statement in practice. Now what we are doing here is we are creating a temp table similar to the CTE using the temp table syntax. When I run this, you can see it is saying query finished, but there is no output because it has just created a temp table in the backend, and you can also see there is no temp table listed here in the database. Then when I run the second statement, you can see the output. Then third, let's say I want to drop this temp table, I can use the drop temp table. Now the benefit of using drop temp table is, let's say my temp table that I have created for testing had something that I wanted to change. So during the session, instead of reconnecting to the session, simply use the drop table and drop the temp tables. And you can see when I run this query now, it says there is an error. There is no such table called temp table. So try to understand the difference, identify what is the use of temp table over CT, practice them both very well because these are both very important and useful concepts when you will be writing larger SQL queries. Keep practicing. That's it for the video. Thank you.